Could a digital currency someday replace the mighty US dollar as the world's leading currency? It's a question that's sparking debate from Wall Street to the halls of global finance. Imagine a world where a single cryptocurrency is used for everything from international trade deals to buying groceries. While it sounds like science fiction, it's not as far-fetched as it seems. For this to become a reality, this new cryptocurrency would need some crucial features. First, it would have to handle massive amounts of transactions quickly and efficiently, just like Visa or MasterCard. Second, it would need a stable value so it wouldn't fluctuate wildly like Bitcoin. Third, it would require a transparent and trustworthy system of governance, perhaps overseen by an international organization. Furthermore, this global cryptocurrency would need to be easily integrated with existing financial systems. This would ensure a smooth transition and widespread adoption. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, it would need to be secure and resistant to fraud and manipulation. This new currency wouldn't appear overnight. It would likely start with smaller-scale adoption, gradually gaining acceptance and trust. But the potential impact on the global financial system is undeniable. So how would this global cryptocurrency actually become a reality? It could begin with a group of countries like the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, deciding to use it for their trade. These emerging economies have been vocal about finding alternatives to the US dollar. They are actively exploring the creation of a new reserve currency, potentially backed by gold, as discussed at the recent BRICS summit. Another possibility is that an international organization like the International Monetary Fund, or IMF, could create and promote this new currency. The IMF has already floated the idea of a global digital currency. If major economies got on board, it could gain traction quickly. Of course, everyday people and businesses would need to adopt it too. Imagine using this cryptocurrency to buy goods and services online, send money across borders instantly, or even receive your salary. This would require user-friendly digital wallets and payment systems, something that companies are already developing. The rise of a global cryptocurrency would undoubtedly have a significant impact on the US dollar. For decades, the dollar has enjoyed its status as the world's reserve currency. This means that central banks hold large reserves of US dollars, and international trade is often conducted in dollars. However, a widely adopted global cryptocurrency could challenge this dominance. Demand for the dollar could decrease, potentially leading to a decline in its value. This could make imports more expensive for Americans, potentially leading to inflation. The US might also lose some of its economic and geopolitical clout. Other assets like gold and silver could see their value rise. If the global cryptocurrency is backed by gold, as some have proposed, it could drive up demand and prices for the precious metal. Other major currencies like the euro and the yuan would also be affected. Their role in the global financial system would likely shift depending on how they adapt to this new landscape. A global cryptocurrency presents both exciting possibilities and potential risks. On the one hand, it could create a more efficient, transparent, and accessible global financial system. It could reduce the cost of cross-border transactions, facilitate trade, and empower individuals. However, there are also challenges. Establishing trust and cooperation among diverse nations is no easy feat. Regulation and oversight of a global cryptocurrency would be complex. And there are concerns about security, privacy, and the potential for misuse. The road to a global cryptocurrency is fraught with complexities and uncertainties. But as technology advances and the global financial landscape evolves, it's a possibility that deserves serious consideration. The future of money may be digital, decentralized, and unlike anything we've seen before.